Jedini pravi cilj ovog zakona je konfiskacija privatnog vlasništva i oduzimanje poljoprivrednog zemljišta poljoprivrednicima, što ima krajnji cilj, a to je nedostupnost organske hrane građanima. Znači, želi se onemogućiti prosječnom građaninu da može jesti normalnu hranu.
The EU is using the climate scam as a pretext to seize agricultural land from farmers with the ultimate goal of creating deliberate food shortages? I'm offended by his words, which means his words are hate speech, which means he should be in jail. Fun fact, communist regimes have a history of creating food shortages for the purpose of thinning the population while putting people in a state of desperation, which makes them more compliant.
Economy Nobel Prize winner Amartya Sen found that the famines in the British era were not due to a lack of food but due to the inequalities in the distribution of food. He links the inequality to the undemocratic nature of the British Empire. The Highland clearances, Scottish Gaelic, Fwadakian nan Gaedhil, Futten n.l, the eviction of the Gaels were the forced evictions of a significant number of tenants in the Scottish Highlands and Islands. Mostly in two phases from 1750 to 1860. The first phase resulted from agricultural improvement. American military commanders ordered troops to kill buffalo to deny Native Americans an important source of food. The U.S. Army sanctioned and actively endorsed the wholesale slaughter of bison herds. The federal government promoted bison hunting for various reasons, primarily to pressure the native people onto the Indian reservations during times of conflict by removing their main food source. Among the suggested causes of the Great Depression are the stock market crash of 1929, the collapse of world trade due to the Smoot-Hawley tariff, government policies, bank failures and panics, and the collapse of the money supply.
For example, Mao's farmland grab caused 45 million people to starve to death. Stalin's farmland grab caused 3.9 million people to starve to death. Those communist dictators were able to confiscate the farmland because they told citizens it was for the greater good. What makes this different is that the WEF and its members confiscating farmland are telling citizens that they're doing it for the greater good.
Now this is getting a bit messy, as we now have a Republican comedian suggesting the Democrat government is acting like a communist government because communist regimes act like capitalist regimes. Are you following?
In both instances, the regimes are doing the same thing while telling citizens the same thing. Therefore, what's happening today is probably different. And finally, destroying America. U.S. service member Tim Kennedy had this to say about how to destroy the USA. Make art ugly. Well, Hollywood does that. Make porn free. I never pay for mine. Make God a joke. Always important for communism to take root. Make food poisonous. Why does Bill Gates put so many ingredients in his fake meat?
Why does JP find it strange that Bill Gates put so many ingredients in his fake meat, when the entire food industry has stuffed food with many strange and unnecessary ingredients for years, including when Republicans were in government?
Make dads optional. Well, masculinity is toxic. Make politicians rich. Well, Nancy Pelosi sets the bar pretty high on this one. Make money worthless. Well, inflation is pretty magical for this. Make news entertainment. Well, we do know if it bleeds, it leads, and here you are watching us. Make men and women compete. Well, there's really no competition when you get down to it. Make kids hate their ancestors. Well, they were all just a bunch of misogynistic racists. But the good news is that we're currently doing all these things that you need to do to destroy the USA. But of course, the way we're doing these exact same things isn't to destroy America. We're doing it for the common good of all. We know you believe that because thinking that we're actually trying to destroy America while you let it happen is too scary for you to think about.
JP's statement, "while you let it happen," is the most concerning aspect of this CIA propaganda, as this entire comedy sketch aims to program you to continue doing just that. This truth is proven at the end of this program. Keep watching.
Your obedience during the pandemic proved to us that you don't have that kind of courage. So, it's all for the common good is what we're agreeing on, right? That's it for today's news. Everything is going according to plan, and we sincerely appreciate your silence and passivity so it can continue moving along. Now go have yourself some fake meat, medicate yourself, and turn in your gun so you won't be able to stop us even if you tried. Good night! Some people choose to be completely passive, somehow expecting they'll accidentally stay healthy. I am not one of those people. I love to be proactive with my health and wellness.
Now, after suggesting that by watching his program regarding what the New World Order is doing and how, by watching his comedy and voting for the other cheek of the arse that is the New World Order, will stop the New World Order from destroying the USA, when it comes to health, you need to actually do something. And that something is to use the New World Order system to purchase a product from the New World Order system. This man is determined to bring down the evil debt slave system by selling you a product that protects you from the evil New World Order system so you can continue serving the New World Order system, safe from the New World Order system.
And bond charge helps me do it.